In the midst of protests and demonstrations in the country, as it has been experienced in the past, women, youth and children are always the most affected.
When there is an issue, when there is no peace, it is women and children and the youth who are affected the most. When we say that, we are saying, how then can there be peaceful demonstrations that protect our businesses? Mine, the next woman, and it doesn't matter whether I sell Skumawiki, whatever I sell, business is business, and the agenda of every woman to do business is to feed and nurture their family.
This has led women leaders across different fronts to come together in one accord, saying that with the planned Azimio la Umoja protests, women's voices and concerns have not been considered so as to protect their interests and positions in the society.
We as women have scanned the horizon and note that the voices of women, voices of youth and elders have not been heard or invited to speak on the matter of the planned mass action starting tomorrow.
We have the right as women across the country, and that's why we come from different organizations to speak on behalf of our nation. We believe that we are doing this because we feel if tomorrow something happens, an elder is caught up in CBD, they'll be taken to hospital. They may not even have the money with the hard economic times to take care of their health. So it is for us to speak on their behalf.
Case in point is the effect of the demonstrations on the school-going children, whose fate is not clear after the Monday demonstrations.
Knowing whether our children will be going back to school, our children are half-term right now. We've had time to spend with them. So on Tuesday, where are we supposed to take our children? Why is it that there are certain factions in this country who feel that they have the right to take away the opportunity for Kenyans to shape their destiny? There are many avenues for dialogue. We do not need to go on the streets.
And considering that women have been on the forefront in championing for peace in the country, these women leaders now want the demonstrations called off to ensure a peaceful country, not only now, but also for the near future.
Kenyan women from rural settings, from city-based settings, have been the vanguards for peace. Women have prayed and continue to pray. They have mediated at household level and at national level. Women have worked alongside their male counterparts in Kenya to secure our heritage of peace. Women continue to rise early to feed their families, to support the education of their children, and have worked on the farms to provide the stability of our nation. So we, therefore, representing women leaders of Kenya, seek peace, not on the streets, but by continuing to innovate and support the peaceful developmental efforts of our families.
Young women have also called for a voice of reason to protect their role and future.
As young people, when you call us to the streets, as women especially, what does that mean for us? We have got to ask these questions before calling young people to the streets to demonstrate. It's not that demonstration is not legally right or legally approved. The only challenge is that can we really have peaceful demonstrations? Until then, we must be able to question the process.
Robbie Omondi, K24.